And hey, hi everyone, welcome once again to another episode of Shardlight. As always, this is FifiSqueaks, the mommy mouse. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm the mouse girl and the house girl, and we're here to play some games. Now, today I wanted to continue our playthrough. When last we left off, we found a plan to basically work with Tiberius to try to trick the resistance into basically welcoming us in so that we could serve as a spy for the aristocracy. Now, I don't like this idea, I'm going to tell you that for real, because Tiberius is kind of creepy. He's talking to this thing that's under a blanket, and I personally don't like it. It seems very sus and just weird, but we're going to see what happens. Liar, liar, lungs on fire. Now, right now the only thing we have to do is talk to Danton, so let's do exactly that. Oh boy. Now, I'm honestly concerned about where this is going to go because, you know, we've already made a bad impression, and if you recall, we literally told Danton, hey, what's to stop me from just telling everybody that this is a huge waste of time? But let's see if we can talk our way out of this one, or into this one.
You again?
I'd like to speak with Danton, please.
Fine. Wait here.
So you're back. What is it now?
I know who you are and what your people are doing. I'd like to help.
I'm flattered that you want to help us, but I feel we have some matters to resolve first.
Oh boy.
What matters are those?
Enough of these games. You're going
Whoa.
to have to start telling me the truth if you want to get out of here alive.
What? I have been. Let's not be so drastic.
Don't play coy with me, Blondie. Do you think I'm stupid? I had you followed when you left here. I know you went to the ministry.
I knew it! I knew it!
I'm only gonna ask you this once, and I want the truth. Are you working for Tiberius or aren't you?
Now, Now, okay. I think that number 3 is probably the best option, because this is just me thinking about this, but if we just say that we're on a lottery job for him, I was doing a lottery job, that may come off as kind of suspicious already. And if, like, we're already got caught lying, so I kind of feel like the first one is, you know, the she doth protest too much issue. So my vote is that we just come clean, admit it, and let's see where that goes.
I am. I was told to spy on you and report everything I can.
Well, you're either a terrible spy, or your loyalty to Tiberius is quite lacking.
It's a lottery job. I'm just doing what I was told.
A lottery job? Oh, I see.
And what other choice have I got? It's not like I can walk up to the Ministry of Medicine and buy a dose.
I'm so sorry. You don't deserve what's happening to you. This is why we have to act. They've been beating us down for so long. Nobody remembers a time when they were prosperous and free. Struggling against the system may not be pretty, but it's the only way we can improve our lives.
Danton, if she's got a connection to Tiberius, she could prove useful.
You know, you're right. Having another double agent would be beneficial.
Another one?
Now that we've lost Milton. But I'm not gonna make you this offer for free. I'd hate for Tiberius to outbid me for your loyalty. Instead of hoping your lottery ticket gets chosen, how about you end up with as many actual doses of vaccine as you want?
Oh, really? You have access? You have access to vaccines?
What are you talking about? You have access to vaccine?
Not just yet, but if all goes to plan, we will. I'll tell you more as soon as you help us out with something. Are you familiar with the junk vendor and butcher in the market?
Gordon and Gus? Of course. They're good friends of mine.
Then it may interest you to know that they work for me.
I had no idea.
They usually spare us some of their extra supplies, but they've been unable to keep up the last few months. I suspect they've fallen on hard times. See what's going on with them and help them if you can. Once you've finished, come back here, and we'll do what we can for you. Oh, And when you talk to them, use the code phrase, "I've got the perfect life." That will let them know you're working for me. Now get to it. Don't come back here until you've finished. And remember, I expect your loyalty. If you set foot anywhere near the Ministry of Energy, I don't want to see you meet an unfortunate end. I'm sure you understand.
I wonder if we can actually get iced if we go to the Ministry. Well, I wonder if we can... I do like the detail about her having the twitch in her hand.
Hi.
Don't bother. The aristocrats cut out her tongue.
My god, that's awful. Why would they do that?
She used to work for the Ministry of Knowledge. She was caught stealing books, and that was her punishment. Apparently, Claudius did it himself. Ugly business.
Maybe I can give her the
I
chalk.
don't see how I can use that there.
Well, maybe she can write to us.
She can't speak. Hey,
What do you want?
How did you join up with Danton?
how'd you get involved with Danton anyway?
She's family.
She is?
Yeah. When her parents died of green lung, she was left homeless and forced to beg on the streets. My folks took pity and adopted her. She can be kind of hot-tempered and rush into things, but I try and keep her in check as best I can.
Keep on doing what you're doing.
Amy, you're not doing yourself any favors here, but that's alright. So, I'm surprised he doesn't, Clem doesn't have anything to tell us, but let's go ahead and talk to these secret agents that we didn't know existed. Okay, let's head on over. And let's see what Gus needs first.
Just couldn't stay away, could you?
No, I haven't quite reached today's quota of looking at dead meat. How are you doing today, Gus? 'Cause I've got the perfect life.
Shh, not so loud.
Sorry. So, how long have you been, you know?
About a year now.
But why? Isn't it risky for you?
Sure, but to be honest, I kind of like the excitement. Makes me feel like I'm part of something important.
I mean, that makes sense.
Things need to change. Just look around you. We can't live like this. Kids can't grow up like this. Danton's gonna bring back the old days.
Anyway, I was
You really
told
think
were
that,
having
though?
some trouble, so I wanted to help.
Not sure what you can do, but swing by the farm if you want. Pop was asking about you the other day. If nothing else, talk with him a bit. He misses you.
See you later, Gus.
You bet.
Alright, so we got one objective, but let's see
I'd
what
like to be.
let's see what Gordon has to
Hey,
say.
Gordon?
Amy, what are you looking for?
You know, if you helped me today, I'd have the perfect life.
You mean... I see. Be careful when you say that, Amy.
Right. Sorry. Anyway, what are you doing to help the others?
A little extra scavenging for items they might find useful. But lately, I've been too distracted by the situation with my daughter. You'd think that for all the crap I collect, I'd have found something to at least try and make her a more effective match. Only place I haven't had a chance to check out lately is the old Centrex factory. Even though I'm not sure there'd be much of use in there. I just want her to be safe. Losing my wife was bad enough. I can't lose her too.
I know, Gordon. I know.
God,
Keep an eye
I completely understand,
Just
Gordon.
try to relax.
That would be awfully kind of you, Amy.
Anytime.
Alright, so
Goodbye, Amy. Come back anytime.
you got it, Gordon. So I think, what are we gonna do? I do notice that we can't go to the Department of Energy. So let's see. Do we want to go to the farm or do we want to go to the Centrix? I kind of feel like Pop's farm is probably going to be the safest route, so let's start there.
Oh, God, that smell. I think I might be sick.
Amy, is that you over there?
Hey, Pop. Gus said you'd been asking after me?
It's been ages since I last saw you. Come over here and let's have a look at you.
Alright, let's see what this old man has to say. How's it going, Pop?
Are you under the weather, Pop?
I'm not, but I can't say the same about my sheep. Take a look around. Hell, just take a whiff. That's the stench of failure. Things are bad. Don't know if we'll be able to dig ourselves out of this hole.
Come on, there's got to be a way out of there. What happened to the sheep, though?
Did your sheep get sick? What happened?
Are they feeling bad?
Feed, so half of them starved to death. It's not a pretty picture. I haven't been able to find anything else they'll eat. The farm's gone barren, and now the only thing I'm feeding is ravens. Truth is, if I can't come up with a way to keep the rest of the flock from dying, I'm done for.
I'll keep an eye out for anything that might help.
That'd be mighty kind of you.
You got any leads, though?
What did you say the problem with your sheep was?
Ran out of feed, so half of them starved to death. It's not a pretty picture. I haven't been able to find anything else they'll eat. The farm. Truth is, if I can't come.
I'll keep an eye.
Okay, so, yeah, what is with all the ravens? I mean, clearly this might be the... You know, I almost said the Raven Queen, but it's not D&D, so...
Why are all these ravens hanging around?
It's the Reaper.
They're hungry too. Now that they got plenty of carrion, it's an open buffet for them. Little bastards have gotten bold too. Nothing I do seems to keep them away for long. At least having them around means nobody comes snooping around. They run off at first sight of them thanks to that kooky Reaper cult.
I think we're having the same kind of day.
What's the matter?
This morning I found a man underground. He'd been crushed underneath some rubble. And pulling that trigger was the hardest thing I've ever had to do.
I'm sorry, Amy, but it sounds like you did the right thing.
Did I?
I hope you think so.
Someone to help. Why did he have to die?
You listen to what the man wanted, it sounds like. In this hellhole, that's all we can ask for in our last moments.
I guess so, but that's still rough.
I'm right. Like he said, even if you had gotten him out, you wouldn't have had much of a life left to live. It's not something anyone likes thinking about. It's reality.
I know. I mean, I see death almost every day, but this was different somehow.
I mean, of course it was different because you dealt the finishing blow.
To just get that off my chest.
Anytime, Amy.
But what about those Reaper cultists, though?
I didn't realize you knew so much about the Reaper cult.
I don't, and I don't want to. They're just a bunch of freaks who think worshiping the Reaper is gonna make them die quicker.
But I thought the Reaper was just a story.
It is, but they think the Ravens are a sign that the Reaper is on his way to take them away from their woes. So naturally, any half-wit who believes that crap and sees a Raven gets scared and goes running in the other direction. Bunch of bullhickey, all of it. Anyway, it's best if you stay away from the Reaper cult. Don't want to put any ideas in your head.
Don't worry. I met one of them earlier. I'm not going anywhere near them if I can avoid it.
You know, I kind of feel like saying I've got the perfect life here wouldn't really help. So I'm not going to say it to him. Because I don't think he's part of it.
I have to go now.
Come back and visit whenever you like.
They look like they would fall apart as soon as I touch them. No thanks. Home is on the outskirts to the east.
Alright, let's see if there's anything on this.
Pop, would you mind if I took this gas mask?
Nah, it's fine. Not doing too great a job scaring the birds, so I doubt taking it off will make much of a difference. Hope you weren't planning on using it, though. The filter's no good.
That's fine. I'm sure I'll find some use for it. It doesn't seem to be doing a very good job of scaring away birds.
Let's see, so, corpse, raven.
No thanks.
What about the ravens?
Shoo!
Alright, so,
The gas mask's filter is empty, which makes it pretty useless. That old thing has been broken for years. I don't know why Pop doesn't just take it down.
I mean, it would be a lot of work, wouldn't it? Because this is a whole fucking windmill. Although I imagine the wood would actually be useful for building stuff, right? Anyway, let's get on out of here, because what we need to do is find feed for the birds. I'm not sure where we'll find feed. Although maybe...
Hey, Gordon.
Amy, what are you looking for?
Have you got anything good for sale?
As a matter of fact, I did manage to get something new which might interest you.
Oh, yeah? What is it?
Aristocrat guard ran through here earlier and dropped his flintlock pistol. It got a bit damaged, but I figured you might be interested in messing around with it for parts.
Yeah, I'd love to. What are you willing to trade for it?
Well, it's mostly in new condition, so it would have to be something fairly valuable. But you know I'm not terribly fussy. Anything you think I might like.
Bye, Gordon.
Goodbye, Amy. Come back anytime.
Maybe you want this gas mask?
Gordon, I know you said you wanted a gas mask. I've got this one, but the filter is empty. Would you at least be willing to trade the pistol for it?
Yes, this is good. If I could get a filter, this would be exactly what I need. Take the pistol. But if you find any filters...
You'll get your filter, I promise. I'm sure somebody around here has to know something about them.
Yeah, now that you mention it, Nelson's probably the guy to see about that. He's got books on just about everything.
Oh, hey, thanks for the lead. So I'm glad that that actually worked out. So let's go to the books to Nelson and see what he has to say. Wait, hold on. Let's go back. Was that a child next to Dinby's drawings? Nope, they're gone. I guess it's just a random NPC. Alright, well, let's see what Nelson has to say.
Hi, Nelson.
Good to see you, Amy. What can I do for you?
I think I'd like to read for a while, if that's okay.
Of course. What subject are you interested in reading about?
Science?
I want to read up on science.
Wonderful. I think I've got just the book for you.
Filtrate? Aha! Several methods of filtration can be used, be it for liquids or gases. However, a very useful material found in most filtration systems is activated carbon. Activated carbon has many, many uses, such as gas purification, decaffeination, gold purification, metal extraction, water purification, medicine, sewer treatment, air filters and gas masks, and respirators. Aha! I was right! The ease of production of activated carbon makes it one of the most useful materials in modern science. Activated carbon is produced from carbonaceous source materials such as coconut husk, pest wood, coir, lignite, or coal. We produced either by physical or chemical reactivation. That doesn't tell me a lot. No, not in the least. Although maybe what we need to do is to find something in the factory. Yeah, there's that child again. Oh, they're just a customer, so they're not going to want to talk to us. What I want to do is go to Amy's house and see if we can use our tools to,
If you can't hear singing,
The
but you
pistol is
see
only
their eyes
slightly
glow
damaged.
red,
It hasn't got
the
any
Reaper
bullets, but
will
the
be
flintlock
coming
mechanism still
to
looks like
take
it
away
works.
the
Should be
dead.
useful if I need to light anything on fire.
When the Reaper comes around, he'll take
Okay, so I don't need to break it right now. There's probably going to be a... Wait. Coal. Did we see any places with fireplaces? Because I guarantee you the Ministry of Energy had some, but obviously we're being watched, so we can't go there without, you know, just getting shot in the face by Danton. So... what is the best place? I think, honestly, at this point, we want to just go to the factory and check it out.
It just says furnace. I guess it's meant to be some sort of warning. Remember Blast Day. Support the aristocracy, and you will be supported. Nice looking vehicle. Doesn't look like it would take too much to restore it. Just a couple of spark plugs, most likely. I haven't got time to do much scavenging right now. Maybe later.
Woodpile?
I can't believe this hasn't been scavenged yet. Wood in this condition is so tough to find. This plank of wood is pretty sturdy.
Take
I
more.
don't need to take any more wood right now.
Why not?
I haven't got time to...
Okay.
Centrex. I remember hearing a lot about them. They're the ones who used to manufacture all the uranium glass before the bombs.
Wait, can you make glass out of uranium? Really? I thought it was just a radioactive material. Viewers, let me know if I'm wrong about that, because I'm curious now. Anyway, let's go ahead and go on inside, see what we can find.
Huh, it's unlocked. That's kind of surprising.
Oh, hi.
Denby, what are you doing here?
Oh, living. That's what people do, I hear.
Did you run away from home?
I don't really want to talk about it. You can hang out here if you want, though. It's nice to have some company.
These are nice. It's like you've turned this place into a private gallery.
Yeah, I keep them around for inspiration.
They're up too high. Besides, I think they liven the place up.
Yeah, don't mess up my decorations.
How'd you get up there, though?
Hey, these are pretty good. All yours?
Yeah, they're okay, I guess. My favorite's the one of the pilot.
What are all these signatures?
Like I said, I've been practicing copying handwriting. Those are just my practice sheets.
Yeah, I guess. Because you have to remember, Amy was 5 when the bombs fell. So it's very likely that in the immediate aftermath of the post-apocalypse, there was no room for education. So Denby likely has, or Amy for that matter, likely haven't had any formal education. I mean, Amy had her dad teach her how to do mechanic stuff, but I can't imagine she went to a formal school. Now, obviously there are kids that do go to school, but that came later when people finally, settled into a routine.
Pretty. Too bad the legs are broken.
Yeah, I wonder how that happened.
I don't want to risk damaging it any further.
Yeah, probably best to just leave it where it is.
Oh. Well, I guess we can talk to Denby, see what's going on.
Hey, Denby?
Yeah?
How long did you say you've been living here?
Around 2 months. Not a bad place, really. There's plenty of room, and nobody comes by, so I've got all the privacy I could want. Well, nobody except you, anyway.
I could leave you alone if you want.
No, that's not what I meant. It's cool that you're here. It's nice to have someone to talk to.
Yeah, but why did you run, though?
Why did you run away?
I said I didn't want to talk about it.
Well, I do. Is it some problem with your family? Is there anything I can do to help?
No, it's just... I felt like I was getting in the way. Mom and Dad have been having a hard time getting us all enough food, and my brother and sister are little, so there's not much they can do for themselves. I figured it would just be better for me to go off on my own. I mean, I still go back and see them and give them anything extra I've got, but I kind of like having my own space, you know?
Yeah, I know. Look at you, being responsible. I'm so proud of you.
Ugh, whatever. No need to be gushy about it.
Gosh, it's not like I like you or anything.
How did you manage to get in here?
Exactly.
They didn't do a very good job of boarding up the doors. It was pretty easy to get in. I'm surprised nobody else tried before I did. I mean, there's like not much left in here, but glass is pretty valuable. I might trade it to Clem.
Yeah, you need to try.
Does any of the stuff in here still work?
Yeah, I think the furnace still works. It's connected to the gas anyway.
The gas is still on?
Yeah, it's on a natural line, so it's still under pressure even though the power's been cut. I try to keep it off as much as I can though, just in case. Besides, if you need natural gas, I've pretty much got you covered.
Good to know. Just don't light yourself on fire.
Really, Denby? I wonder if, I doubt it, but I gotta know.
You know, I've got the perfect life.
What the hell are you talking about, Amy? Have you gone crazy?
No, just forget it. I'll just leave you to whatever it is you're doing.
Thanks.
So let's inspect the furnace.
Nothing in there but ash.
What?
I said ash, Denby.
Denby, why are you like this?
Nothing happened.
Well, yeah, the gas isn't on. You can have it when I've finished if you want.
Can I turn it on?
Not much I can do with the outside of the furnace.
It's best just not to touch it. I learned that the hard way.
Now, is there something that I can do with this?
It's best.
Nothing in. I said.
Okay, no. Ah, burnt
they're of
papers.
no use to me.
Harsh.
Why are all these burnt papers on the floor?
Oh, I always burn my bad drawings.
But why would you do that?
What's the point in keeping things around if they don't represent you?
Because it's called growth, Denby. Because you do something and it's not the best work, but you grow past it. And then you keep them so that you can look back and say, wow, I started here and I made it there. You know? I mean, that's growth, baby. Ah, the valve. That's what I'm looking for.
There's nothing down there that interests me.
I'd be worried if there was.
Can I burn a plank?
If I put wood on there like this, it'll just fall on the bottom when I light the furnace.
Yeah, and then the burnt smell will linger for days.
The pistol should be...
Alright, oh, let's light it.
Now we're cooking.
What? You're actually gonna cook?
No, it was a figure of speech.
Oh, thank goodness. I still have nightmares about that lamb stew sometimes.
I'll make it again if you don't shut up.
Copy that.
I see no reason to just toss this perfectly good piece of wood into the fire.
You never did strike me as a pyromaniac.
I'm not putting this inside while it's lit.
Oh, right. Okay, that makes sense.
My cast iron bucket. It's been incredibly useful over the years, especially because it's heat resistant.
So let's put this in here.
The bucket is heat resistant, but it's also empty.
Maybe we put the plank in here.
At least this will make carrying the wood around slightly easier.
And now we put this in here.
What are you doing?
An experiment.
Boring.
Not when it involves burning stuff.
Oh, well, yeah, that's cool then.
Oh my god, this Beavis and Butthead motherfucker. Okay.
I'm not about to go sticking my hand into a lit furnace.
I'll give you my pumpkin if you do.
Fat chance.
You got a pumpkin? Hell yeah. I mean, we just, Halloween was just yesterday, so let's do it.
So, did your experiment work?
Don't be so nosy, Denby.
Alright, well, let's take a look.
My cast iron bucket. It's been incredibly useful.
I'm not sure what else we were supposed to do.
It's been incredibly useful over the years,
Hmm.
especially because it's heat resistant. I don't see how I can use that there. Hey, Denby?
Yeah?
I'll just leave you to whatever.
Thanks.
Because we have the bucket, it's heat resistant, but did we do anything with that?
I'd rather not. My cast iron. There's nothing for me to light in there. There's nothing down there that.
I'd be worried if...
Take care of yourself, Denby.
I'll try my best.
Maybe we can give the bucket to Gordon, see what he has to say? Because I'm not 100% sure what we're supposed to be doing. Well, let's give it a try and see what he
I
says.
think he'd be interested in that.
Citizens, this is a reminder that the Ministry of Medicine will continue...
And hey, hiya, we're back. So, I did some poking around, and I think I figured out what was supposed to happen. But full disclosure, I actually had about 20 minutes of footage that, including what I'm about to show you, but I lost the footage because my OBS died. Hooray! But, you know, we're back and we're going to show what happens.
Hello, Marishka.
So first, we're going to talk with Marishka and ask about her harvest.
Looks like you had quite the harvest.
Yes, thankfully. Though nothing is keeping very long. Weeds have become a big problem. Anything you want? You're looking very skinny these days. You should eat. Take a pumpkin.
So, I have a grandmother on my dad's side of the family who was very much this type.
No, it's okay.
You know, always worried that I was too skinny.
Skinny? You'll turn around and I won't be able to see you anymore.
It's alright, Marishka. I ate yesterday.
I do love these kind of characters in media, though.
No. You worry me when you say things like that.
Relax, it's okay. I'm not dead yet.
I mean, honestly, you should be worried about her, especially when she's singing those creepy-ass nursery rhymes, right?
You come back and see me again soon, all right?
You got it. Now, after that, let's head on back over to Gus and hand over the gas mask.
Gordon, I know you said you wanted a gas mask. I've got this one, but the filter is empty. Would you at least be willing to trade the pistol for it?
Yes, this is good. If I can get a filter, this would be exactly what I need. Take the pistol. But if you find any filters...
You'll get your filter, I promise. I'm sure somebody around here has to know something about them.
Yeah, now that you mention it, Nelson's probably the guy to see about that. He's got books on just about everything.
Alright, well, let's now talk to Nelson. Now, I know that we actually already talked to Nelson, I believe, but mostly we're just doing this just to make sure that we cover our, you know, dot our I's and cross our T's and all that.
Hi, Nelson.
Good to see you.
So, next what we need to do is to talk to Nelson once again about the books. So, let's ask about science.
I want to read up on science.
Wonderful. I think I've got just the book for you.
And what I missed was the second page.
Interesting. This information could be pretty useful.
In physical reactivation, the source material is developed into active carbons by using hot gases such as steam or oxygen. It must be heated at extremely high temperatures in a range of 6 through 900 Celsius. I almost said calculus, Jesus. In chemical reactivation, the raw material, i.e. coal or wood, is impregnated with acid, a strong base, or a salt. The raw material is then carbonized at a lower temperature, somewhere in the range of 450 to 900. Chemical reactivation is usually the preferred method due to the lower temperature requirements as well as the shorter time needed to activate the material. So, this tells us what we need is salt. And if there's anyone that we know who knows about salt, it's the meat seller, since, you know, you gotta salt that meat so it doesn't get spoiled.
Just couldn't stay away, could you?
No, I haven't quite reached to the... I'm looking for salt, like the kind you use on meats. Where can I find some?
Well, there's plenty out at the salt flats just outside the city, but it's kind of a pain in the ass to go out there. The walk takes a while, and lugging the stuff back's a chore.
It shouldn't be a problem. How do I get there?
You know the abandoned South Coast rail yard near Fripp Square? Just follow the main track down about half a mile, and you'll find it.
Thanks. Will do. See you later, Gus.
You bet.
Alright. Now, just in case we get another crash, let's do a save. So, feeling salty. I mean, easy, very obvious name and joke, but it'll do, right? Right, I think so. Now, first thing we're going to do is head on over to Amy's house. Because if you remember, Marishka mentioned about the blue flowers that grow everywhere.
But you see their eyes glow red. The Reaper will be... Whoa, Amy, what are you doing?
Just letting these flowers breathe. Don't get near the broken glass, okay?
Okay. When the Reaper...
And then we take a flower.
He'll take away your soul, put you in his pocket, and take you...
And then we take the plank and put it into the bucket like we did earlier.
Carrying the wood around slightly easier.
Beware the red-eyed ravens. They mean the Reaper...
Next, let's go to the salt flats. And look at this. How desolate.
I believe I never knew about this place. It's the perfect spot to get away from everything. Am I hearing things, or is that music?
No, I think that is music. Probably coming from inside that train. Can we get in there?
It's locked. How odd.
This doesn't mean anything to us right now. I wonder if this is like lore or if it's just a puzzle. Well, I guess we'll have to leave it for now. But right now we're here to look for salt.
It's way beyond any sort of help now. I'm surprised this thing hasn't been chopped down for firewood yet. Plenty of salt has been dug up here. I'll take a handful. Looks as though someone has been excavating for salt here. Probably Gus.
Yeah, definitely sounds like a Gus job. I wonder what he carries the salt in. Because can you imagine trying to go this entire distance holding just grains of salt in your hands? Although he does have a butcher shop, so he probably has like those meat papers. You know, the parchment paper that is used for like hamburger meat. Anyway, so we have the salt, and what I want to do next is give the flour to Pop, or the weed. But first...
Okay, I'll rub salt into the wood. That should prep it for carbonization.
Alright. And then... Here, Pop.
I don't think a flower will cheer Pop up right now.
Oh, I guess we have to learn about the flower. So let's go back and talk to Mariska some more.
Hello, Mariska.
Amy, hello.
You said something about weeds being a problem? What are they called? What do they look like?
Blue burglar. It grows very fast, very difficult to control. Pretty blue flowers, though. Too bad they ruined my vegetables. Luckily, I finally got them under control. They won't come back for a long time.
Mariska, is this by any chance the weed you were telling me about?
Yes. Take it away, Amy, and be careful. You let that thing get into the ground, and before you know it, they're everywhere.
I'll be careful with it, I promise. I have to go now.
I wonder if that's what we need to hand this over.
Pop, have you seen this weed before?
Sure, that's blue burglar. Haven't seen it in ages, though. Where'd you get it?
There's some growing near my place. Why is it called blue burglar?
Because it creeps up on you, seemingly overnight. Plant just one, and you feel to be full of them in a month.
Would your sheep eat it?
I think they'd eat anything at this point. Wouldn't hurt to try. Thanks.
Sorry about that noise.
Get some more and plant it tonight. At least the sheep we've got left might still stand a chance.
Happy to help.
Alright, well, we managed to help Pop with weeds. So now, let's go to the factory and build what we need.
I'm back. Hope I'm not interrupting anything.
If you're worried about that, you could always try knocking.
Fair point.
Really didn't be? But I imagine that in the post-apocalypse, like, simple things like modesty don't matter as much.
Not when it involves burning stuff.
Oh, well, yeah, that's cool then.
Yeah, and let's
There's
go,
nothing.
let's go ahead and now use the valve. Light the fire.
Now we're cooking.
What? You're actually gonna cook?
No, it was a figure of speech.
Oh, thank goodness. I still have nightmares about that lamb stew sometimes.
I'll make it again if you don't shut up.
Copy that.
Now we turn off the heat.
So, did your experiment work?
Don't be so nosy, Denby. Nice. The wood burned long enough to become activated carbon.
What?
Spend some time reading Nelson's science books and you might learn something.
You gotta open your mind, Inby.
Time for me to go.
Okay, see ya.
You have to read. Reading is fundamental, even in post-apocalypse. Now, we can get out of here and return our quest. So we're gonna start with Gus.
Butcher, a word, if you would.
Yeah, what is it?
The Ministry of Resources is in need. You are hereby requested to provide your stocks of meat for government distribution.
But I hardly have any meat to spare, and it'll be a while before I can get more.
Be that as it may, Aurelius has extended you the courtesy. In exchange, you will be provided 2 water purifiers per month.
I don't know. I have to think about it.
Very well. If you change your mind, please notify the Ministry. But know that this offer will not last forever. Good day to you, citizen.
Now, what I hate about this, absolutely detest, is that they're playing with people's lives, you know, because we need the meat just as much, you know, if not more than the aristocracy. Because I guarantee you the aristocracy is not going hungry. But they're offering us things that we need. Let's ask Gus about that.
Stay away, could you?
No. I saw you having words with that guard. What was that all about?
Yeah, nothing. He was just trying to get me to sell out to the government. I promised Danton I'd give the rebels my extra supplies. I'm not betraying her for the wigheads.
I admire your loyalty. Your sheep should be fine now.
Really? What did you do?
Just gave Pop some blue burglar. He said it should be able to feed the sheep soon.
Oh, you're a lifesaver, Amy. I can't thank you enough.
I'm just glad I could help. See you later, Gus.
You bet.
Alright, so we resolved one problem. Now let's resolve the other.
Gordon, look. I got you some charcoal for your gas mask's filter.
I don't believe it. I don't know what to say.
Then listen. Nelson has a science book explaining how you can make charcoal filters. It's really not that difficult. If you can find or make more masks, you can make filters and provide them to anyone who needs them.
I'm stunned, Amy. Thank you for your help.
We've all got to look out for each other.
Oh boy, what do they want? What do they want from Gus?
Merchant,
Or,
word, if you would.
What do you want?
Aurelius of the Ministry of Resources is officially requesting your supply of raw brass.
What? But brass is my most valuable material. It's practically impossible to come by these days.
Correct. Which is why in exchange, the Ministry is offering you 10 food vouchers a week. Do you accept this offer?
I don't know. 10 food vouchers a week is a lot, but I'll have to think about it.
Very well. If you change your mind, please notify the Ministry. But know that this offer will not last forever. Good day to you, citizen.
That's a tough offer to refuse. Why didn't you accept?
Because if I hand over my materials to the aristocracy, I won't have enough to provide to Danton.
That's pretty loyal, Gordon.
She's what we need to change this place, even if it hurts in the short term.
Okay. So, God, I admire their resilience, but, like, food vouchers, guaranteed food, especially when you have a kid, you must really believe in Danton to give that up. But, you know what? Fuck fascism. So, let's talk to Gordon.
Hey, Gordon.
Not Gus.
Amy.
Bye, Gordon.
Goodbye, Amy. Come.
Okay, I guess that's all we need. So, they're gonna save our game. Danton, don't hurt me. Do you already know?
You've returned. I assume you've managed to sort things out with our suppliers?
Yes.
You've done well, Amy. I think you'll get along here just fine. But understand this. Committing yourself to help the Resistance is not a promise made lightly. We require your full cooperation and transparency. No secrets or lies. Do I make myself clear?
I want to say the second one, I really, really want to say the second one. I feel like it's going to be the bad call, that we're going to get stabbed. You know what? Fuck it, we ball.
I understand, but remember not to ask for things you can't return.
Naturally. Now come with me.
Oh, I was worried we were going to get stabbed.
Thank you for helping our suppliers. As you can probably tell, recruitment has been slow, which has hindered our progress. But I think with your help, we just may be able to initiate some changes.
What is it you had in mind?
That letter you brought us came from our contact in the Ministry of Medicine. It contained extremely valuable information. I need you to infiltrate the Ministry of Medicine and confirm what this letter says. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, what am I confirming, for one? But who was Milton?
This Milton, who was he? Why did knowing my father make him trust me?
As I mentioned before, he was our double agent in the Ministry of Energy. With his help, we were able to establish our contact in the Ministry of Medicine. In the early days of the rebellion, Milton also recruited your father as the official mechanic. They were good friends. I never met Cooper myself, but my understanding is that he was just as loyal as Milton. Losing them both has been a blow. I think we'll manage, though. After all, we have you now.
You know, I kind of expected that our dad was a rebel, but let's ask about it.
My father was with the rebellion in the early days. How come he never mentioned it?
It doesn't surprise me. The previous attempt at a rebellion was met with disastrous failure. They didn't manage to get very far before being discovered and quelled by the aristocracy. Your father and Milton were the only original members to escape unharmed. It's taken us a very long time to get back on track, but I intend to avenge our forefathers and deliver the justice they died for.
Okay, well, why do you use the Ministry... Wait, do you?
If you're so against the government, why do you use the Ministry of Medicine's symbol as your code to get in here?
That's exactly what the aristocracy would expect. Having our own symbol would make us easier to find once they figured out what it was. Sometimes the best way to hide things is to put them in plain sight.
Okay, that makes sense. I can understand that. But what is it? What do you want me to find, though?
Can you tell me what it is I'm meant to find?
Our contact was unable to provide the exact details in case the letter was intercepted. But if the information he did give us is correct, it means the government is covering up something very important having to do with the green lung vaccine. If you confirm this, it will be exactly what we need to expose the government's lies and incite a revolution.
What if it turns out to be a false lead?
It won't. Believe me, you'll find something in there. You have to.
Okay, but how? How do I do?
What's the plan for getting me into the Ministry of Medicine?
An excellent question. You know how the wealthy have contracts with the aristocracy based on their support when they first formed?
I have a vague idea, sure.
If a government supporter were to show signs of green lung, the aristocracy would waste no time in sending a doctor to treat them. I want you to go to Fripp Square. My sources tell me that a notable supporter has recently been showing symptoms of the plague. His name is Silas Harrison. He should be visited by a doctor very soon. Find out when and where the visit will take place. Then, intercept the doctor, disguise yourself, and enter the Ministry of Medicine. Once you've done that, you'll locate the central storage room, where they keep the vaccine supply. I suspect that's where you'll find what we're looking for.
Maybe I should write all this down. It's a lot to keep track of.
No, I'm sorry, but we can't have a paper trail. I trust you'll be able to make this happen. I know it's complicated and dangerous, but believe me when I say this information will change everything.
I really hope so. Alright, let's get started.
I guess I should get started.
Good. Head over to Fripp Square and find out where Harrison is. That should get you close enough to intercept his doctor. You might also try checking at the ministry itself. They might have some information on when the doctor is set to make his house call. Once you're in the ministry, you can identify our contact by using the code phrase. I'm not sure how much help he'll be able to give you, but having an ally on the inside is at least better than nothing. I wish you luck, Amy. Remember that if you succeed, the Resistance will reward you in far greater ways than the aristocracy ever could.
Or the aristocracy ever would. So, first of all, what is this person doing?
They must use this for target practice. The wig and noose are a nice touch. I think it's meant for target practice, not boxing.
I wonder if they're going to let me actually shoot that. Let me find out.
I'd love to get in some target practice, but there's someone in the way.
Alright, well, you know what? I think this is going to be a good place for us to stop for tonight. So, by the time this airs, I'll be playing some more Resident Evil 5 at twitch.tv/FifiSqueaks, so feel free to come on by and say hello. And always, you can check out what I'm streaming this week over at bluesky if you look up FifiSqueaks. So, as always, this is the Mommy Mouse. Take care of yourself. Oh, and I actually forgot. You can also find me on my Clips channel, FifiSqueaks Clips, as well as on TikTok, which is also FifiSqueaks, or Patreon. So, you know, give us a visit and say hello. Anyway, this is the Mommy Mouse, FifiSqueaks, wishing you a wonderful evening. Take care and good night. Mwah.